Hello everybody, I'm the Zenyasaur and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. So apparently there's a painting here in the Hufflepuff common room which still looks amazingly pretty, not gonna lie. I could look at it all day, but there's a painting here that wants to talk to me, which, yes, the paintings do talk as well as move.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
This is new.
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great-niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great-niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
None taken.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of
1800s.
reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
Oh, that's terrible.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there, soon I hope.
Cake! I didn't know there were cakes. Anywho.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hey guys, look, my light works. Okay. Anywho, you guys don't really care about that. We gotta get through this. I actually wonder, can I procure a broom right now, or do I have to wait for broom class? Ah, yep, I gotta proceed further into the story to get a broom.
Who lived here, I wonder?
I don't expect to be thwarted by my own allies. I don't expect to have the cloth of my plans unraveled by the very people who stand next to me.
Expelliarmus!
It isn't Dora Treadwell's precious little guardian. Slippery little shrike, aren't you? No spines, though.
Wanna try that again?
Accio! Expelliarmus!
How dare!
I dare quite a bit.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Woo! Complete some dueling feats.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Let's see. Thistle in the badge. Helen Thistlewood, reflections of a former aura. Retirement isn't what I expected. I enjoy the leisure of time, of course, but I do miss the excitement of hunting magical fugitives. I know you're not supposed to admit that you actually enjoy the turmoil associated with the job, but how can you feel anything other than exhilaration when chasing in a Ukrainian iron belly through a Muggle city, and then obliviating all the Muggles who saw, or fulfilling Dark Wizard's plot to take over the Ministry with an army of Chinese chomping cabbages. Oh, that actually probably would have worked. Using only a single basket of bouncing bulbs. Wow, did you hit him over the face with it? When the Ministry finally makes all of my old cases public, my neighbors will never look me the same again. Old Madame Thistlewood down the lane is the one who put that nasty brute so-and-so in Azkaban? For now, I can merely insinuate, lest I divulge something confidential. I would hate to force my former colleagues into locking me away in Azkaban. Not an appealing thought. Well, I suppose I should check on my garden. The bluebells have been struggling this season. Also take those coins, thank you. Hello, Helen.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
Ah, this is what they were talking about. Okay. So there are different... there's a bunch of different stuff that they were talking about for the different houses, and one of the houses got to visit Azkaban, which was Hufflepuff, which I am playing as. So, my Slytherin character talked to a house elf that lost his ear. My Gryffindor character, I haven't gotten this far with her yet, so I think it's different for all four houses. I'm wondering if what my friend who's also one of my friends who's also playing this game said is true. I doubt it, but now it doesn't seem too far off. What with this?
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul. Never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Ouch. Muggleborn is not exactly the easiest of titles to have in the wizarding world.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
The last time I saw an apparition in the Harry Potter movies, oh, it just looks so awful. It's like turning yourself inside out and then back again. Well, here we are. Oh, I think I'm gonna throw up. Oh. Oh, hi guys.
Expecto Patronum!
Rabbit time!
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Mind your step?
Man.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you!
Ugh.
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
All around me darkness. My only friend. My only hope.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Well, kind of expected that to happen. Yikes.
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get
Hopefully she's okay.
But Madam Thistlewood, All right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. I should investigate.
Oh yeah, there's a cave over there. Caves usually have good loot, but that's not what we're after right now. We're after the pages from Jackdaw, which is the name of a ship in Assassin's Creed 4, which is awesome. I love when games remind me of other good games. So many good games! Hiya! There's no reason for me to do that, I just wanted to. Interesting.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages.
Should probably have Lumos, but I can still see. Oh wait! I think I've been to this area before. Or a place like it. Okay, oh, there's a chest there. Tartan casual school uniform. Okay. So...
Accio! No, that's not it.
There's a pattern here.
No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? It's no wonder Anne never found that clue.
What is the clue?
No, that's not it.
Revelio.
Oh! That could have helped me when I was doing this as a Slytherin. BT dubs. There's another cave like this, but it's not Jackdaw's cave. It's it was like a different thing to do. Let's see. So it's that one, that one, that one.
Accio.
You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw.
Revelio. Accio.
You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind?
Let's see. Well done. You solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There's no telling where it'll lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book. Frickin' Peeves. And no one else seems to be able to find. Excuse me. Haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I'm glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning, Richard. P.S. I'm terribly glad you found this, and as I would have gone on alone if you had not. What fun would that be? Apparently the kind of fun that gets you,
From
dead.
Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all?
No. I would imagine that some people would think that, but she was driven mad
This
by
could
the...
prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
She was driven mad by the Dementors. Oh, Jack.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
Not well, I'm afraid.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction.
Makes sense.
He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Indiana Jones.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Are we?
Not gonna lie, those are annoying! Oh yeah, this is forbidden, so we left the bridge intact for you. Man, I've got so many mushrooms right now. I could be going on cloud 9. Chickens! Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish you off right there. There we go. Dug bog. Okay, so that's what it is. So it was those big reptilian things. Or, no, amphibian. Ah, man. I just gotta kick myself for that.
Here I am, as good as my word.
In a different location than the last time. At least for me.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Thankfully I did. Alright, now I just gotta follow the
Aside
ghost.
from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Ooh, I don't like the sound of that.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
I'm pretty sure that's French. Yeah, death around every corner, but these stags are looking lovely.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Get some leech juice. Yeah, leeches. I hated them in Ark, and I still hate them now.
There it is.
Jackdaw's
Just as
too.
Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Ah, it's still cool. It's a pathway, a portal to another dimension.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Oh, hi, guys.
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack!
How about no?
Incendio.
Ow! Just out of range.
An utterly pitiful display.
There you go.
That was unimpressive.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Action.
I will have my revenge.
I won't rest.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Gotcha there.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is.
I'd suggest probably pretty big. Pork lymph juice. Hiya! Easy enough.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
Incomplete bridge. Don't think I can walk on that yet. What's over here?
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Ooh, spider corpses. Spiders. Why did it have to be spiders?
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Burn! Nope, 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 no, 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 no.
Incendio.
Stop that!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Ah! Ah, Ragdoll. How about you don't?
Accio. Incendio.
Sheesh. Hate spiders.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
How about you don't? Habushki!
There you go.
Seems to be a lot.
Accio. Incendio.
Nope. Nope.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
Go ahead, try it.
There you go.
Habushki! Okay. Gonna have to be careful. I don't have any Wiggenweld anymore. I think this is a bonus thing.
I wonder if I can move that platform somehow.
Get off the walls!
Protego! Incendio! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
I may as well help myself to this. My character's starting to get a little creepy.
Accio! glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Oh boy.
Accio!
How about you don't?
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
There we go. Got more agent magic to use. Okay. There we go. I said no!
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Protego!
Oh! One of them was digging. Oh! Gotta pick him off.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Stupid!
Yeah.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Uh-oh. Oh no. Nope, 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 nope. 1,000 times nope. Why wouldn't you let me do anything? Ah! Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. Get a flaming barrel.
Incendio!
That wasn't very helpful. Okay, I gotta see both them and the opponent. Okay.
Accio!
You're not helping my situation. Oh, the range.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Ooh, haha.
Accio! Incendio!
Yeah. Ah.
Incendio! Protego! Incendio!
Got one of them. Uh-oh. That's not what I meant to do. But I'll take it.
Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackson.
Whew, okay. I can unclench myself. I thought I noticed something there. Thank goodness they gave me plenty of time for that one. Oh, how very nice. It even comes with decor. And something big and mean at the end. I really wish I hadn't wasted my ancient magic on that.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Uh-oh.
Potato! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus will disarm you brutes. Potato! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Uh-oh. Big guys.
Expelliarmus!
Uh-oh.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Okay, you, I'm just gonna finish you off right now.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Hiya! Gives a whole new meaning to stop, drop, and roll.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
Yeah, I would say the same.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
It's everywhere.
Where am I? Oh no! The room's starting to flood.
The room's starting to flood? Oh shoot! I can't move.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
I imagine this is a good way to drown intruders. Can I run? No, I can't. I'm stuck at this walk space.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Oh boy. Oh, it's you.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Sounds about right.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
I now have talents. And I have 9 skill points to spend. Oh boy. Let's see, where is this all taking place? You may be wondering. Why, it's taking place right underneath the castle itself. Don't believe me? Watch this.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. I suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Alright. So, in this whole episode, we visited Azkaban. We had a crazy lady almost kill our escort. We discovered a ghost, found out how he died, and now we have perks unlocked.
Need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Okay. I'll say that for the next episode, but thank you guys so very much for watching. I'll try to cut this down as much as possible. And thank you guys so very much for watching. Please leave a like if you're enjoying this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.